In the world of cybersecurity, assumptions can be dangerous. Just like car manufacturers conduct crash tests to ensure safety, organizations need a way to validate their security measures against real threats. On September 26, 2025, a report highlighted the importance of breach and attack simulation, or BAS, as a critical method for testing security defenses. Unlike mere compliance checks or dashboard alerts, BAS simulates actual attacks to reveal vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. Next, we'll explore how BAS works, its impact on security validation, and why it's essential for organizations to shift from simply monitoring to actively simulating potential threats. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. Breach and attack simulation (BAS) is not just a testing method. It is a transformative approach reshaping how organizations validate their security postures. By continuously simulating real-world attack scenarios, BAS enables organizations to assess the effectiveness of their defenses in a dynamic threat landscape, rather than relying solely on static compliance metrics. The data from the Blue Report 2025 underscores the critical need for this approach. With a staggering 54% of attacker behaviors generating no logs, the report reveals a concerning lack of visibility in traditional security measures. This absence of logging means that organizations may remain blissfully unaware of significant threats lurking within their networks, potentially leading to catastrophic breaches. Moreover, the statistics show that while many organizations believe they have robust security measures in place, the reality is starkly different. The drop in prevention rates from 69% to 62% within just 1 year indicates that even those with mature security controls are vulnerable to emerging threats. BAS addresses this vulnerability by identifying gaps in defenses before they can be exploited, offering a proactive rather than reactive strategy to cybersecurity. The implications of BAS extend beyond mere detection. They influence the overall security strategy of an organization. By providing actionable insights, BAS allows Chief Information Security Officers (CISOs) to prioritize resources effectively, focusing on the most critical vulnerabilities rather than being overwhelmed by an abundance of alerts. This prioritization is crucial in a landscape where the volume of potential threats can lead to decision fatigue and misallocation of security resources. Furthermore, as organizations increasingly adopt BAS, they are witnessing tangible improvements in their security operations. For instance, the mean time to remediate (MTTR) has been reported to drop significantly, enabling quicker responses to threats. This efficiency not only mitigates risks but also enhances the organization's credibility with stakeholders, including boards and regulators. The evolution of BAS, particularly with the integration of artificial intelligence, promises to further enhance its effectiveness. By anticipating future threats and adapting simulations accordingly, organizations can stay one step ahead of adversaries. This forward-looking approach is essential in a world where cyber threats are constantly evolving and becoming more sophisticated. In summary, BAS serves as a vital component of modern cybersecurity strategies, transforming the conversation from mere compliance to evidence-based assurance. As organizations embrace this methodology, they gain not only a clearer picture of their security posture but also the confidence to demonstrate their resilience to both internal and external stakeholders. In the realm of cybersecurity, the consequences of neglecting real-world testing can be dire. Organizations often rely on compliance reports and theoretical assessments to gauge their security posture, but this approach can foster a false sense of security. The reality is that cyber threats evolve rapidly, and what may seem secure on paper can quickly become vulnerable in practice. Breach and attack simulation (BAS) serves as a crucial corrective measure, revealing the vulnerabilities that traditional assessments overlook. For instance, the Blue Report 2025 highlights alarming trends, such as a significant drop in prevention rates and a startling lack of visibility into attacker behaviors. When faced with actual attack simulations, many organizations discovered that their defenses were not as robust as they believed, with detection systems failing to log over half of the malicious activities. This gap between perception and reality underscores the need for continuous testing. BS not only identifies weaknesses but also quantifies the effectiveness of security measures. By simulating real-world attack scenarios, organizations can validate their defenses against both known and emerging threats. This proactive approach transforms security from a reactive stance into a strategic advantage, allowing businesses to allocate resources effectively and prioritize remediation efforts. Moreover, the impact of BS extends beyond technical adjustments. It fosters a culture of accountability within organizations. Security teams can present concrete evidence of their defense's performance to stakeholders, moving the conversation from abstract compliance to tangible proof of resilience. This shift is critical for gaining the trust of boards and regulators, who increasingly demand assurance that security measures are not just in place, but are actively working. As BAS technology continues to evolve, incorporating AI capabilities, organizations can anticipate future threats more effectively. This advancement allows for a dynamic approach to security validation, where defenses are continuously tested and optimized based on real-time threat intelligence. In this landscape, the organizations that leverage BAS will not only enhance their security posture but will also cultivate a proactive mindset that prioritizes resilience over mere compliance. As organizations increasingly recognize the limitations of traditional security measures, the future of breach and attack simulation (BS) looks promising. BAS is evolving from a niche testing method into a cornerstone of cybersecurity strategy, driven by its ability to deliver actionable insights. This evolution is vital as cyber threats become more sophisticated, requiring more than just compliance checks to ensure robust defenses. One significant direction for BAS is its integration with artificial intelligence. By leveraging AI, BAS can not only assess current defenses but also predict how they will perform against emerging threats. This predictive capability transforms the approach from reactive security to proactive defense, allowing organizations to stay one step ahead of adversaries. As AI algorithms analyze vast amounts of data from simulated attacks, they can identify patterns and vulnerabilities that might otherwise go unnoticed. Moreover, the standardization of BAS methodologies is on the horizon. As more organizations adopt these simulations, there will be a push for consistent frameworks and metrics that allow for easy comparison and benchmarking across industries. This standardization could lead to a more unified understanding of security performance, enabling organizations to measure their defenses against peers and industry norms effectively. In addition, the role of BAS in risk management is becoming increasingly critical. Organizations are beginning to view BAS not just as a testing tool but as a fundamental component of their risk assessment processes. By validating security controls through continuous simulations, BAS provides a clearer picture of risk exposure, enabling better-informed decision-making at the executive level. This shift in perspective underscores the importance of demonstrating resilience rather than merely achieving compliance. Finally, the collaboration between security teams and other business units is set to deepen as BAS gains traction. As the insights generated from BAS become more relevant to business outcomes, cross-departmental collaboration will be essential. Security leaders will increasingly need to communicate findings in terms that resonate with stakeholders, emphasizing how BAS results directly impact overall business risk and operational integrity. In conclusion, the future of BAS is characterized by innovation, standardization, and an expanded role in organizational risk management. As it continues to evolve, BAS will not only enhance security posture but also reshape how organizations understand and respond to cyber threats. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.